His laugh is like a great laugh, like really loud and really forceful, like a belly laugh. And like if he'd laugh, like everybody around him would have to laugh.
Yeah.
He was just that guy. And then he kept talking about songs, like he puts songs on, like to communicate to you, and he loves music. So he's just saying, of course, it would be the music, you understand? And he's saying many CDs were put together for him of music when he passed.
Yeah.
So he's saying thank you and tell everybody thanks for that. That meant a lot to him, okay? Okay. And then he said sucker punch. So I don't know if at the time that he was killed, if it seemed like he was sucker punched, like something somebody would do who he would look down on, like they're weak, you know, for doing that, like not a man.
Yeah.
So, okay. And then he showed the little girl's hand and like you putting something in it from him, like when she was a baby or when she was really little, and he saw that. So you heard him tell you to get it for her from him, so she felt protected. It's almost like a sign of protection. So I don't know if it's like a religious relic, but he keeps talking about the protection from him.
He bought her one present.
Okay. And you put it in her hand then when she was little?
Yeah.
Okay. The protection that he's kind of showing more feels like, you know, like a St. Christopher medal or a cross.
We went to Sedona on our anniversary, and he bought her a little wishing rock or something that had a cross on it, and it said love.
Okay. So did you give that to her? Does she have that?
She's never touched it,
Okay.
but she has it.
Okay. If she wants to feel connected to him, that's going to be what she needs to hold on to.
Okay.
So he's just saying, let her know I said so.
Yeah, it was the only thing he ever bought her.
Okay. That's why it's important. Okay. And he also keeps talking about the crazy dog. So there's a dog that barks when he's around
Yeah.
that lets you know, but it's
Is
like
that why she's barking?
yes,
Oh.
but he's like it's like a crazy dog.
Yeah,
like she'll
she's
just
crazy.
But he likes that about her, so that's good.
That was his baby. We hate it. Thanks a lot.
Well, you know, sometimes when they're sarcastic, they'll do that because they think it's funny to watch
That's
you lose
nice.
your mind.
Yeah.
Those times.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, thanks. I have some, but
And he keeps talking about the wedding pictures. Do you have the wedding pictures up, or did you do something special with the wedding pictures?
Cameron has a really large picture of him from our wedding in his room.
Okay. He likes that. He said best day of his life,
Oh,
so it's good.
yeah.
Okay. And for him, he says it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. He almost feels to you like, you know, if you were going to go into a pickup game of basketball or something, he'd be the guy you'd want with you. Like he's going to always be that to you, like the guy that has your back, the guy that has your side. So that's good. And he says, don't be afraid to be hurt. Like you have to open yourself up, because he's saying you want to be happy, but you only let people get so close. And he says he wouldn't change a thing the way he lived his life, letting everybody in. He let everybody in.
Yeah, he did.
Like a really big heart. He wants you to make sure to live your life the right way and don't move past the right girl or past the right person. Don't let her go, or don't see that she's not the right one, you know, because you're afraid of having your heart broken. And he does show you as a father, so you will have children, you will have that life. And he's just saying, embrace it. Don't be afraid of it, okay? He keeps talking about his sunglasses and the picture with his sunglasses on. It just feels like there's a lot of photograph with his glasses on where he's like making faces or like has his arms out like that. So go through your pictures, because he's saying there's one where he was dressed up to kind of be funny. He was trying to be funny.
Okay.
And that's the photograph he likes to be remembered by.
Huh.
Okay. Did he make it past 32?
He was 33 when he died.
Okay. If you take out a picture of him at 32, that was his version of heaven. That's the age he's chosen. That's when everything was good still, right? Okay. He wants to go on the beach trip or go to the beach, like the whole family. So I don't know, do you go to like Rocky Point or something that would be like beachy, where families can hang out? That's what it feels like.
We go there a lot, yeah. If I know him, he's talking about us going on our anniversary trip.
Okay, that's his version of heaven. He's just trying to get you to take out the pictures, but he wants you to go back.
Yeah.
He feels like you need to go back for a little bit of, I don't want to use the word closure because it's kind of an overplayed word, but an acceptance, you know, and to know that he's with you still on the beach, okay? He says he misses everybody a lot, but he really misses the food a lot too. So he says there's some good food.
Does he not eat up there? He doesn't eat?
They eat, but when it's not made by your hands, it doesn't taste the same to them.
He loves
So,
food, yeah.
so he's looking forward to when you can have dinner together again. Okay. Your little girl, he references her as the princess. He says literally. Does she dress up like princesses? Or she just shows princess everywhere?
She is a princess.
Okay.
She is our princess.
He keeps showing her with a necklace. If you didn't already get her a necklace from him, he wants her to have a necklace because he thinks every princess should have some bling. And so just make sure that you get her that from him, okay?
Okay.
He says it's okay to have good times. It's okay to feel happy. He knows you love him. And he says he sees you like at barbecues or, you know, when you're with friends and you'll start to laugh and something pulls you back because it almost hurts to have a good time without him here. But he's saying, but he is here, okay? So he wants you to kind of change how you look at those times. He says you have to do these things so you can tell him about it when he sees you and you cook for him, okay? So he wants you to be happy. He wants you to have fun. He knows you gave him your whole heart, and that's all he could have ever asked. So he doesn't want you to feel this obligation to carry a torch forever. He wants you to be happy, okay? And then he's laughing and he said, fools and tattoos. So it feels like a few people get tattoos for him, and he was calling them fools, you know, for doing it, but like something that he thinks is funny. And he says every time they drink, they talk about it. So talk to his friends, because it feels like he had some buddies that want to get tattoos for him or that did, okay?
Does he want them to?
I think it amuses him, but it's not, I mean, they don't need it. That's for the living. That's what we need to carry them with us. But they're already carrying us with them, you know. So it feels like the younger ones, no. He says there's some young, like his age or, you know, no. He thinks they have better names to put on them, better angels, that sort of thing. But for the older friends, like the ones that are more his age or up there, he says that's okay. He's like, because they've lived, you know. He doesn't want the young ones to regret it later, that's all. Okay. And then he's laughing and he wants you to know he grew facial hair, like he grew out like something here, and he's laughing about it. So I don't know if you didn't like facial hair.
I didn't.
So he's got this now. He's like, it looks good.
Oh.
I know that you have a daughter, but it almost feels like somebody tries to pass his name down, or like he's not the only one. And I don't know if it's his middle name or how the name gets passed, but he keeps showing not being the only one with his name.
What do you mean?
What's his middle name?
His middle name? Mm-hmm. Coronado.
Okay. Do you know if there's like an older generation?
Well, his dad has the exact same name as him. He's a junior. Is that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So somebody else has his name.
Yeah, his
okay.
dad. Sorry.
So this is just.
I'm not gonna sing dad
It's okay.
here.
That's why it's good that he's there, right?
I'm being
He
very
angers
selfish.
you.
I'm sorry.
He's just showing who he's around, like who he likes to spend time around. So
Okay.
that would be his namesake.
Okay.
Okay. And he says, tell them to stop lighting all the candles. I don't know who's lighting candles, but it feels like some woman lights too many candles for him. So I don't know if it's like a grandmother or somebody like.
I have an idea of who I think it is.
Okay. He says he's fine. Okay. He's like just. Okay, so his birthday's coming up. He's showing a birthday cake. Are you getting him something for his birthday? Or are you?
Well, I'm getting his daughter something for his birthday. I don't know about. He would be throwing a party though.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, he wants a cake or something. Okay. So if you could
We'll
just-
get him a cake.
Yeah. Okay. Get him a cake. That makes him really happy. Okay, that's good.
That doesn't surprise me.
And he keeps showing Disneyland. Did you go to Disneyland after?
Yes.
Did you go after he passed or before he passed?
Both.
Both. Okay. So when you go back to Disneyland, like when you went after he died, he was with you, and he's just saying every time you go back there, he'll be there because that's
Oh.
family vacation.
Yeah, he
But
loved
he really loved that. He loved those moments
Yeah.
together. Okay. And you probably have some good ones when you went with him before.
Yeah.
Before he passed. So that would be a version of his heaven too. And one day it will be a version of yours.
Aw.
Okay?
Yeah.
He keeps showing people wearing his shirts. Did you give some of his shirts away? He keeps showing his shirts being worn by other people.
Do you know what color it is? Yes, I gave his shirts away, but we had some made for him.
Okay.
After he passed
So
away.
he's just talking about seeing all the people
Yeah.
wearing his shirts.
Yeah.
That's what is important.
Okay.
You want me to have him levitate a refrigerator
Yeah. Please.
too? Okay. But these are the little factoids that you have to, when you string them all together, it's a perfect message.
Okay,
Do you
yeah.
understand?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, they're
You're
everywhere.
fine, you're fine. Okay. He's also talking about his shoes too. Like you don't need to keep his shoes, but it feels like somebody stands in his shoes, puts his shoes on. Does your little girl like wear his shoes? He keeps saying.
No,
Do you
we
know?
have them in a box in our garage.
Okay, take them out. And how old is she?
She's 6.
She'll shuffle around in his shoes. You know, stand in his shoes. They carry his energy.
Okay.
Okay. He said when he died, his head hurt and he just couldn't breathe. And he said, and then it was over. So he's just letting you know it was kind of fast. He doesn't want you to think of him being in his body suffering. He's saying it was fast, okay? And he says, keep your ring close. Do you wear his ring?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have it on.
Okay,
every
good.
day.
Okay, that's good. He likes that. Don't date any of his friends.
It will never happen.
Okay. Now understand, he was laughing when he said that, so it's okay. Okay. He says he loves you always and forever.
Oh.
I'm going to break my connection with him. I'm going to send him with you, okay? Can we show her some support?